Hi there, and welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about, well, how I paint the undraped model. What a luxury that is when we get to, go to those classes or workshops where we have a live model, undraped, and we get to paint. It's a time-honored event. Anyway, I like to do it. We're doing it now with Zoom. As you can see back behind me, one of my favorite models, her name is Pash from the Sedona area. And every time I go to the Sedona Arts Center, I always make sure that Pash is available for me to paint and for my class. One of the wonderful things is she's gonna be with me coming up pretty soon. But I wanted to show you of how I use just a brush. I don't draw the model. This is about painting. I do the drawing thing, that's another whole class, but this one is all about taking a simple brush and drawing with the paintbrush, drawing the model. What I like to do is put down a tone over the entire paper, and then I come in with a lighter tone and a big brush marks like that, and draw with his brush. I don't use pencils and things like that. Anyway, it's all about painting the model, not drawing and then painting in, that kind of a thing. This is all about that extemporaneous and really happy brush marks. Show people how exciting it is to be a painter. One of the good things about this, I have some special news for you all, by the way, before I do my demo, is that Pash is going to be available for us every Thursday night in April in one of my date night with Bob's. Every Thursday night, that's 5 of them. Let's hear it for April. So Pash is going to be doing these poses, different kinds of poses, different costumes, some draped, some undraped. For us, what a luxury to have Pash to come with us in the Zoom painting workshop. We all get to see the same pose, which is pretty neat. So what's really cool is it's going to be on a split screen. You see Pash, and then you get to see my overhead, me doing the same painting. Kind of a fun night, right? So I can't wait to do that. But let me get started and show you how I'm going to be working those Thursday nights. So this is how I do my paint sketching. So I start off with a toned paper. This is watercolor paper, 10 inches by 10 inches, 300-pound Kilimanjaro from Cheap Joe's. And I like to draw and paint with a small brush, believe it or not. But the problem with these small brushes, as you can see here, my hand would crimp up. If I had to hold on to this whole wimpy little handle all day long, my hand would crimp up. So I make my handles fatter with black tapes and anything that's gonna make my handle fatter. So it's a lot more comfortable. Okay, that's my tip for the day. So this is what I'm going to be doing. This has been watercolor paper. It's already been toned. I'm gonna take some tape. This is the brown box tape. And I tape it down so it doesn't slide around. My table, as you can see, is full of paint. It's already been dried. But this is plastic, and it's 4 mil thick plastic, which means I can peel all of this stuff off later on. It gets right back down to clear plastic again. So this is my palette. So I do my mixing on the table. It's just a great way to stay loose. I don't use those little white trays. And my brush, to encourage me to hold it back here, not up here, which you all tend to do, is squeeze the bejeebies out of that brush. What you want to do, there's a reason these brushes are long, it's so you can hold it back here, all right? But I make it more comfortable for my hand by making it heavier. All right, so we have a warm tone. Enough of that. I have a big bucket of water. I have my primaries. Just for this one, I'm going to just show you the blue, the yellows, and the reds, and a whole lot of white. And over here, I have a little bit of black. So I'm just going to show you how I sketch. Now, those paintings you saw behind me were done in like 2 to 3 minute kind of sketches. And I just want you to see how much fun it is to do it that way. So I have a tone. I'll start off with a little bit of pink, a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow, and we'll just do a figure. I'm going to do a simple figure. There's the head. Here's the torso. And again, this is the kind of thing that we will do in my workshops, where you don't have a chance to, or an opportunity to do a whole lot of drawing, so to speak. And you're paint drawing with just your brush. I'm going to work over here too, same thing. You work on several all at the same time, by the way. That way you get different characterizations. See? Isn't that great? Fun. Now the dark part. We'll use a little bit of blue on this one for the dark part. And a little bit of black. Here we go. Let's work over here too. I don't stay in one area too long. That's kind of a key thing. Don't stay in one area too long. And I like to give it some energy, not just straight up and down, like a carrot. I put paint everywhere. That's the whole idea here, is to paint everywhere all at the same time. You see what I'm doing here? Oh boy. Now, to do the dark light thing, clean my brush, get a different size brush. Oh yeah, look at the size of this brush, 2 inches. Now watch how dramatic it becomes. A little negative shape painting here. Ooh. So we don't have a whole lot of time in these quick exercises to get real cerebral about the whole thing. Shadow here. There we go. And then you work over to the next one. I'll use a little bit of red just because I can. And it's available for me. It's just sitting out here. Of course I want to use it. This is where you get a chance to experiment, certainly in my workshops. See? Look at these happy accidents that happen. I can't plan this stuff. But the way I paint, you have all these great opportunities that things will happen. Look at this. Anyway, continue on. And then the bottom, just to make this stronger, I'll come in with some white. You paint looser when you paint with a bigger brush. It's called painting, folks. There you go. Show people how much fun it is to be a painter, not how boring it is to be a painter. Anyway, so this is the kind of the energy that I put out in my workshops when we do these Zoom painting workshops with Pash. And she puts different kinds of costumes on. We have different themes, and draped and undraped, and it will be every Thursday night in April. You gotta do it. I mean, don't you always want to do something like this? So don't worry about your drawing skills. Nobody cares. It's about your intentions. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? So it's this kind of passion and excitement that we bring to this wonderful experience to have, of course, and her name is Pash. So the most professional model I've ever worked with. I love her, and she's been spectacular, and I can't wait to see you every Thursday night. I know. Thanks again for watching this BobBlast. But hey, you can do this in the comfort and safety of your own home and your own studio, and I'll see you on the next BobBlast. Hi there, I'm Bob Burridge, and this is all about Date Night with Bob. We just got finished doing one. See the paintings behind me? This is a 2-hour kind of a Zoom painting workshop is what it is. And we were painting for 2 hours. You can either do it along with me, or you can sit back and have an adult beverage and watch at the same time. This is called a fun thing we're gonna be doing. We've done them already, so it's called Date Night with Bob. And don't you want to do that on whatever nights we have? Check out the schedule. It's right behind me, and we're going to be painting like crazy. I'll see you on Date Night with Bob.